Layer 7. By now, the pressure is immense. The silence feels heavier. And at this stage of the descent, a new voice joins us. One tied closely to the shadows we've already heard. Narrating this layer is MariesFieldOfNightmares, the wife of As the Raven Dreams, stepping into the void with her own haunting cadence. Her presence adds a new dimension to the Iceberg, one that feels personal, unsettling, and deeply human. This layer is where forgotten whispers turn into stories that cut a little too close to reality.
Dark Watchers. High up in the Santa Lucia Mountains of California, travelers have reported seeing something, watching. Towering, shadowy figures, sometimes cloaked, sometimes wearing brimmed hats, standing motionless on the ridgelines, silent, still, observing. These are the Dark Watchers. Stories of their presence stretch back centuries, whispered by Native American tribes, carried on through early Spanish settlers, and even noted by authors like John Steinbeck. What makes them unsettling is their distance. They never come close, never speak, but they're always watching. And if you try to approach, they vanish. Skeptics chalk them up to optical illusions or hallucinations brought on by isolation in the mountains. But those who've seen them, truly seen them, speak of an ancient presence, something woven into the land itself. A sentient silence perched on the horizon. Hessdalen Lights. Nestled in central Norway lies the quiet valley of Hessdalen, and above it, lights dance in the sky. Unexplained orbs, white, yellow, even blue, floating, flickering, and sometimes darting at impossible speeds. These phenomena have been recorded since the early 1980s, sometimes appearing dozens of times a month. Scientists have studied them, cameras have captured them, yet no explanation has stuck. Ball lightning, plasma, military tech, none fully add up. The Hessdalen lights aren't just odd flickers in the sky. They behave with intelligence, hovering near observers, following cars, changing direction suddenly. Whatever they are, they've turned this quiet valley into one of the most scientifically documented UFO zones in the world. A place where light has a mind of its own. Zone of Silence. Deep in the deserts of northern Mexico lies a place where signals go to die. Radios stop working, compasses spin out, satellites lose connection. It's known as the La Zona del Silencio, the Zone of Silence. It's a barren stretch with magnetic anomalies, bizarre rock formations, and a history of strange events, from mutated wildlife to alleged UFO sightings. In 1970, a U.S. test missile mysteriously veered off course and crashed into the heart of it. Coincidence? Or something else pulling it in? Locals report encounters with strange beings, tall, pale, and fluent in perfect Spanish, yet vanishing without a trace. Some believe this is Earth's Bermuda Triangle. Others think it's a portal, a thin place where reality wears thin. Whatever the case, the Zone of Silence lives up to its name. Once you're inside, the world seems quiet, and you can't help but feel observed. Hinterkaifeck. One of Germany's most haunting unsolved crimes took place on a remote farmstead in 1922. The Gruber family had been acting strangely. Footsteps in the snow leading to the house, but not away from it. Keys missing. Voices in the attic, but no signs of forced entry. Then, one by one, they were murdered. Brutally. Most of them lured into the barn and killed with a pickaxe. The killer then stayed in the house for days, feeding livestock, eating meals, even lighting the fireplace. To this day, no one knows who did it or why. Multiple suspects were investigated, no arrests, and no answers. Just a farmhouse soaked in silence and blood. It's as if something or someone walked in from the woods and erased an entire family, leaving only questions in the dark. Pentagon UFO videos. For decades, people were told UFOs were the stuff of tinfoil hats. But then, in 2020, the U.S. Department of Defense released something shocking. 3 declassified videos taken by Navy pilots showing unidentified flying objects defying the known laws of physics. These crafts had no visible propulsion. They moved at hypersonic speeds, made impossible turns, and vanished without a trace. The pilots, trained professionals, were baffled. There's a whole fleet of them, one voice says in disbelief. And for once, the government didn't deny it. They confirmed the footage was real, not necessarily alien, but unidentified. In an age of disinformation, the release felt surreal. A glimpse into the skies we thought we understood, and a reminder that maybe we don't. The Gulf Breeze 6. In 1990, 6 U.S. Army intelligence analysts went AWOL from their post in West Germany. Their goal? Reach Gulf Breeze, Florida, a town known for UFO sightings, to prepare for the end of the world. They believed they were in communication with higher entities, possibly extraterrestrial, through a Ouija board. One of them claimed they were tasked with stopping Satan from taking over the earth. The army caught up with them before any harm was done, and the whole thing was swept under the rug. Some were discharged, others vanished into quiet lives. But the case has always raised eyebrows. What did they know? What made 6 military minds suddenly abandon everything? Was it madness, or a message we weren't meant to receive? Headless Valley. Far up in Canada's Northwest Territories lies Nahanni Valley, a place so wild, so untouched, it's earned a nickname, the Headless Valley. Since the early 1900s, prospectors entering the area have turned up dead. But not just dead, decapitated. The bodies are found. The heads never are. Legends swirl, curses, cryptids, even ancient giants guarding the land. The local dean, people believe the valley is sacred, not to be disturbed. The government eventually declared it a protected area, but not before explorers, trappers, And even military teams came back changed, or didn't come back at all. It's not just the deaths that disturb, it's the silence around them. The unanswered questions, the missing pieces, and the uneasy feeling that something still guards that valley, watching.
That was layer 7. The nightmares grow sharper the deeper we go, and Marie's voice has carried us through them with haunting clarity. It takes strength to walk among these stories, and she's left her mark on this descent. Thank you to MariesFieldOfNightmares for lending her voice to this journey. From here, the abyss takes on a different tone, and the final layers won't let you breathe so easily.